spelling this backwards, but hello everybody. Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I'm your host, Steven. As you see, there's a big blank space over there where you just see a little circle reverberating from my audio, saying waiting on others to join. Uh, right now, Dre unfortunately is not going to be able to join us, and Shay is a little bit preoccupied at the moment, so I'll just go ahead and start the show right now, get it going a little bit until she's able to join in. I'm just hoping that this whole thing doesn't cut out beforehand. As you notice, yes, there's a big ass blue E in the middle of the screen. The reason why is when it's only one of us, when it's only two of us, me on one side and only one of them on the other side, there's this big black space in the middle that just seems really empty. And I don't want that empty space there like that. So I just threw in this little E. Well, this big ass E in the middle. So I just threw this big ass E in the middle. So hopefully, I mean, I don't have to do this often. I used to have a little E in the bottom corner. I forgot about that. I used to have like a little E in the bottom corner, just basically showing the symbol of because this is the symbol of the show. This thing in the middle is the symbol of the show. So yeah. So don't get used to it being here in the middle. This is just a fill-in spot right now, but I'm gonna find another place to put it to actually leave it up on here permanently, and hopefully, it find a nice little spot for it, somewhere in the corner, somewhere maybe in the bottom left, bottom right corners, one of the bottom corners. Just work with me, people. Work with me, not against me. So. Out here in the Midwest, we officially have the white stuff falling down from the sky. We have snow out here in my area now, and it's covering fairly well. I did not think we would have straight solid cloud cover like that. It's crazy. I'm just hoping that that's what I was hoping for, that it wouldn't cut out, because once it cuts out when you're waiting for people to join, I can't get a call back while I'm using my current camera. I hate when this happens. Like this is what happens. So now, yeah. So what I'm gonna have to do is y'all gotta bear with me for a moment. Technical difficulties as always. So if y'all could just give me one good moment here. As you see, that's what we're talking about. That's what we're going to be talking about. So give me one moment right now, because I literally have to turn off my camera. I have to close out that window. I got to do all kinds of other stuff just to get things popping right. Just to get things popping right. And this is Tuesday. This is not supposed to be like this. This is Tuesday. This is a Tuesday. It is not supposed to have these issues. So bear with me. Bear with me. People, please bear with us. Bear with us. We do have a still great show for you guys. We just having some technical difficulties. Do not forget, we are professional YouTubers. We are professionals when it comes down to this, and we still have technical difficulties. So just give me one good moment and everything like that. So for those of you so far joining in, hi, welcome to the show. Appreciate you all for stopping by. And I mean, appreciate you all for stopping by. See if I can do this again real quick. And y'all gonna hear the ringing sound. Y'all gonna hear the ringing sound. Better yet, y'all gonna hear that. Y'all gonna hear that ringing sound, but it's not gonna be from me. It's definitely not gonna be from me. Told you. All right, so let's get this going right. No, I've already accepted it over here. Let's get this going right. Swing that back there. Come on, load in. I didn't. What? Okay, that was lovely. What the hell just happened? I don't know what the hell just happened, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Something happened. Something froze, and I'm trying to get it back. I'm trying to get it back right. I'm trying to get it back right. Let's not do that. Let's do that. Trying to do that. Trying to do that. We're trying to get things back right, y'all. Y'all gotta work with us, not against us. Work with us, not against us. Come on. Come on. You can do it. There's that. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. All right. All right, so I can turn off that camera. Turn this on. And bring everybody back to the show. Hey, everybody. Look who we got, y'all. Shay is here, y'all. She made it. Oh, hey. Well, how you doing, Shay? How you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling all right today.
That's good. That's good. Like I said, I just told people, you know, we had some technical difficulties and it. What? Oh yeah, I know you couldn't see me. Of course, you couldn't see me. I closed myself out on purpose. I say, who else see? Yeah, I closed myself out on purpose so they don't see my background of my computer screen.
Got you. Oh, I like this E that's sitting in the middle.
Is it the right way though?
Yes, it is.
Okay, just making sure. Just making sure, because you used to get on me when the E used to be backwards in the bottom little corner there.
Yeah, it's just all about making sure everything is in tip-top shape.
Yeah, and I appreciate that of you so much so. So, because like I was telling them, I'm like, when it's only two of us, because like when both y'all on there, y'all cover basically like the whole screen.
Right.
But now since it's only just you or it's just him, it's just this one long vertical screen and this big black space in the middle.
Yeah.
And like that's just like an empty void of a space. I'm like, I don't want that empty void there. It's just bothering me right now. So it's just bothering me. What's up, Donnie? How you doing? So it's just bothering me. So I'm going to go ahead and just threw that E up in there. It's not going to stay there, of course, but
right.
It's not going to stay there. But we'll find it another home. It's going to be a part of it. It's going to be a part of the screen.
Okay.
All right. So.
True.
So hopefully people like it, and if they don't, oh well, just deal with it in my show. Oh man. All right, so okay. Donnie's ready. Hey, what's up, Ashley? How you doing? Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome. I hope y'all out. If y'all outside, please drive safely. If y'all indoors, you can open up the window and see the nice little white stuff falling from the sky.
There's planning to stick.
Ain't no planning. It is sticking.
Mm-hmm.
It is sticking. It's sticking closer than you than an ex who won't leave you alone.
Wait a minute. We don't want that type of sticking.
Well, that's how it's sticking right now. It's on the ground and it ain't moving. The wind ain't even blowing it around. It's just falling down and just stuck. Fall down and just stuck. Oh man. What's up, JC? How y'all doing? Okay, I was just waiting on everybody to get in, and we got past the technical difficulties and everything of that good nature. So welcome one and all one and welcome. Let's get this show popping. So I know this is a topic that was kind of talked about. I mean, I know we kind of talked about, but I feel like this particular one is, how can I say, it's similar but different. It's similar but different. The reason why I say that is because I know the first time we was talking about, like, if you end up liking somebody and end up being in a relationship with them, and then after the start of a relationship, after y'all finally have sex and the sex is not good, what do? Now that's somebody that you just starting a relationship with. You still in the getting to know processes, right? Like right. you still learning like what they likes and dislikes are, what their favorite foods is and stuff of that nature. You still learning those things about them. You still learning, are they the type of person who leave the toilet seat up or not after they use the bathroom? That's what you're still learning. What up, Chills? So here's the thing. We're going to take it to a whole different level. What if it's somebody that you fall in love with first?
Mm-hmm.
You fall in love with them first before you like this is a huge jump. I know it sounds like a huge jump, but we're gonna take this
Right.
huge jump right here. So say for instance, you fall in love with somebody and y'all finally get that good going. But the good ain't that good. So we got a couple of questions after that. And you know, you in love with this person, you love this person dearly, and then you finally get the chance to get it in, and the shit just not good. Do you stay? Do you go? Are you still in love with that person? Will you fall out of love with the person? So many different questions surround this thing right now. At least from my perspective, it does. So my thing is this. And we're gonna start off with this. If, say, for instance, you all fell in love with somebody that you haven't had sex with, you just enjoy their vibe, their company, all that good stuff, and then you fell in love with them. And you fell in love with them. And then y'all finally get that. You finally get that intimate moment. You finally get that, okay, we about to finally do this. I'm ready. I got my condoms on. I done took myself an energy drink. We can go in for a good couple hours. And you come to find out, his shit ain't good. Her shit not good. You still gonna work things out with that person? What you think, Shay? Oh, damn that laugh. They gave me laughing like that. I'm drinking water. I almost drowned. Oh shit.
Okay. I would, because certain things can be taught, certain things cannot be taught.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to find out if they teachable or not. That's it. You know, it's all about.
It's all about
teaching.
It's all about the learning curve.
It is. You
It's
know,
all about
like,
the learning curve.
Instead of having the learn, just bring it in. Bring the learning curve in. You know, that's it.
Man. So
yeah, naturally is right. She said you can teach them about how your body and what you like, and same for, you know, they can teach you, because what if your stuff ain't popping, you know?
I mean, it's
and I agree, Chill. They said start it off with talking about why it's bad. Yeah,
that's a good way of putting it. Like, so, like, but how do you address something like that? Like, you just go like, hey, babe, you know I love you and everything like that, but we need to talk about something. She like, oh, what's going on? Like, what's going on? I'm like, last night when we first did it for the first time, and I just need to know, why was it dry?
Something of that sort. You can, like, first off, if y'all love each other, you know, before y'all then had intimacy, you know, like, conversations is just automatically come out raw. Because look, guess what? What if it wasn't hit? What if the other person felt like it wasn't hidden like it was supposed to too? And you know, you bringing up the conversation, be like, yeah, let's talk about last night.
I think I'll say it like that. Let's talk about last night. See, the thing is,
they said you can teach them, get adventurous. Yeah, you know, yeah. Because I hit you with the so we need to talk about last night. You know, hit them with the so how was it for you?
Yeah. Now, because my thing is this: like, you're in love with the person, you are in love with them, so you're gonna, you know, that you're gonna have some extra feelings there, and extra, you know, and extra patience with them and everything like that because of how you feel about them. Like, does it seem awkward to have that kind of conversation though? Because this is a conversation you wouldn't think that you would have with somebody that, even though you're comfortable with them and you love them, this is like one of those conversations like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just one of those kinds of things in the back of your mind. Like, is this is this worth having, or should we just keep on trying until it actually feels right?
Okay. So we got I said if we love, I should be able to feel comfortable and communicate about anything. Absolutely.
Yep.
Even
Okay.
if that communication is like, this ain't right, something need to be fixed. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Bill says, but to save feelings, you gotta word it different. Yes, you do. You do have to word it different. You
Yeah.
know, because you don't come off, even though you love this person, the last thing you want to do is offend anybody that you love.
True. Oh, we got Russell in the house. Russell is finally back. Russell's been on hiatus for like 3 weeks. I feel like. I swear I did. Russell.
Yes.
Russell pops in and says, if you love them, but the sex is terrible, not even terrible, terrible. if you love fast food and all you got around is whack Arnold's, you either learn to love it or do without it. Ooh, that is a good way of putting it. If you love someone and the sex is terrible, but if like saying like an analogy, you love fast food and all you got around is whack Arnold's, you either learn to love it or do without it. So basically, in a sense, like you either going to go ahead and pick it like, okay, I know this is bad. This is like the not best tasting fast food there is, but it's the only thing that's in my area. So you're making the decision like, do I want this nasty shit? Or should I just let it go? Basically saying like, if you're in love with somebody but the sex is terrible, do I love them enough to deal with the sex that is terrible? Oh, I'm sorry, terrible? Or let it go?
Dude. But then, okay, since we talking about food, that's like you going to like a bland restaurant. And most people carry like seasonings in their purse. They fixing it up.
Mm-hmm. Well, they fixing that stuff up the way that they want it though.
Right.
They fixing that stuff the way they want to. So they're altering something the way it is. So, which is possible, which is exactly what you're trying to say. Like you're teaching that person. It's the same thing as way as teaching the person. Like, so I'm altering them in a way that suited for my needs.
Right.
Which
like
does
NASA
work.
said. She said, hell no, we going to fix it. Yeah, we are. Because, even though you love a person, after a while, people tend to not like who they love. So,
that right there still get that right there still get. I understand it. I understand it really, but it still just baffles me at the fact that you love somebody but you don't like them.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's just one of those types of things. Like, I mean, I understand it, but at the same time, it's just like a mental mind fuck at the same time. Like, how do you love somebody you don't even like?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I understand it. I understand that it happens. I've seen it happen. It's just still one of those things that's just, I don't know. 'Cause I feel like in order for you to love somebody, you got to like them first. But then you can still love somebody and no longer like them.
But that's the proper way, though. We
Yeah.
so used to we're used to that way because everybody that we love, we actually like. So we have never. I don't think a lot of us have ever really truly experienced like, oh, I love you, but I don't like you,
Yeah.
type of thing.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever experienced shoot. All my exes, they just don't like me. Ain't no love in them. They just don't like me.
Wait a minute, bro.
Okay, got a couple of bits of feedback here. Russell says at Boogie, then it's seen as, oh, I'm not enough. What's with all the toys and furniture? Yeah.
Wait. Oh, I get it. I definitely get it. I wouldn't even say that it might comes off as a person not being enough. It all depends on how the extracurricular activities is being actually introduced or even brought up.
Yeah.
Because some people will look at the toys as like, oh, okay, so this is something new. Versus, oh, I'm not enough. but I totally understand exactly where you're coming from.
Yeah, you know, some people
Still
okay with
said,
some
what
people
makes
okay with
sex
things.
bad? That's a good question.
What makes sex what makes bad
What makes
sex?
it bad? I mean, yeah, what
That
though?
depends on the person. That really depends on you as an individual because something
Right?
you may like is something that someone else might not like. You know, it really depends on that. So whatever the things that you don't like or something that feels weird or not giving you the pleasure that you think you should be getting, that for you personally is considered bad sex. So it's not like a general thing that
Right?
causes bad sex. Because I mean, like, come on, we got people out there who like fucking feet. Come on, I'm pretty sure it's based off of the person, not the action.
Right? That's
So
true.
I'm just saying.
Okay. Natural was like, oh, we just don't like the physical attraction.
Okay, and let's go back because now here's the thing. Now we not talking about that because here's the thing. You fell in love with this person. You fell in love with this person. In order for you to even get to that point, you had to like this person. In order for you to like this person had to get your attention. And 9 times out of 10, the attention is a physical attraction. You have to remember that. It starts from then. Here's the thing: no one's just gonna walk up and talk to you. No one's just gonna walk up and talk to you and say like, "Hey, you got a good personality. What's your name?" And they don't know nothing about you. You didn't even talk to this person. They didn't even hear you talk. They just see you from a distance and say, "Oh, you have a nice personality." How can you say that about somebody you don't even know yet? You walked up to that person because they were physically appealing to you, period, point blank.
Well, all right, then.
What?
Nothing.
You just
All
gonna
right.
laugh at me like that?
Yes.
Wow,
Okay. So
bogus.
Miss Green says, see, we not going there. Uh-oh.
No, because I guess when I was talking about my exes, because she knows one of my exes.
Oh yeah, we ain't gonna go down there neither. Um Russell said the wackest lovers always think their offerings are top notch
Ambrosia from the heavens.
from the heavens. I'm done. Okay, Jill said love the person though. That's something y'all talked about. Yes, that is true. That is definitely true. Um, Miss Green said feet. She said, huh? Feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually have a friend who loves women with pretty feet. Like your feet has to be top notch. Like if you don't have pretty feet, he will not talk to you like at all. And
Mm.
I was stunned. I'm like, oh, but I think that's fair. Like that's like us, like not wanting a guy, like hold on, like your feet rough. Like don't put them dogs on me. Don't even put them next to my leg. Like stay on your side of the bed and I stay on mine. But yeah, that's how he is about feet. I think he has a thing for like he loves foot massage. He loves giving feet massage. So if you got like pretty feet, he will not mind like rubbing your feet. I'm like,
Okay.
oh,
So he
that's
got
nice.
a small foot fetish. Ain't nothing wrong with foot. That's a small foot fetish.
Yeah. Now I don't know if he suck toes.
I'm so glad I did
I
not.
know.
I'm so glad I didn't drink the water yet. I'm so glad I didn't drink the water yet because I probably would have drowned at this point. I told you. You was watching me on another screen. You see me lifting a cup up to take a sip, and you want to say something about sucking toes on the
Sorry.
show.
Yeah, I don't know if he suck feet, but I know he will gladly give you a foot rub if you have pretty
So
feet.
women out there with pretty feet, you can go ahead and hit up Shay, see if her friend needs somebody. Make sure you got some pretty feet. 'Cause if you ain't got pretty feet, he ain't even gonna talk to you. So if you got pretty feet, and you want a foot massage, go ahead and holler at Shay. She'll get you holler at the boy.
Uh, but so Russell said bad sex, low activity level, lack of attention, not focusing on getting the partner off, not hard or wet enough, not even trying. Yes, that
Okay,
is that.
that's very general.
Yeah, that is what most people would consider
Bad
bad
sex.
sex. Yeah. Natural sex, I'm saying when we first had sex, Steve.
Oh,
So
so base. Okay, so that's talking about the physical attraction. So you are not physically attracted to your partner when y'all first have sex. Like you just see your partner in their physical glory, and you just like, yeah, I now 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 I don't know now, kind of thinking like that, like you see your partner for the first time naked, and you expecting. So just say you see your partner naked for the first time. Well, this ain't too naturally. This is all the other women. Uh, you see your partner naked for the first time, and you expecting Schlong Hong like Donkey Kong, and he come up in there with a little, little clock hand, you know, you know. Like you was expecting like a monster to like come out and just like get ready to like, yeah, you gonna get this shit in and ride it hard, and all of a sudden you just find yourself like, I don't even think that somebody's gonna even reach my clit, let alone get inside me. So you just thinking like, huh?
you said clock hand.
Yeah. And I'm not talking about a
You
grandfather
was
clock. I'm
playing
not. I'm not talking
like
about a
the owl.
grandfather. No, I'm not even talking about a grandfather clock. I'm talking about a watch you wear on your wrist. That kind of watch hand. That kind of clock hand. So
So I have no response to that. Russell said, let's get to what Russ said. Russell was like, we see it all the time. She banging out in public, but when it comes time to get down, them clothes come off. It's like one, that's false advertising, and two, I'm heading out.
oh wow, that's bogus. That's bogus.
Yo 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 yo.
There's a lot of
Hey,
false advertising out there. From the men and women. There's a lot of false advertising, most definitely. But like that right there though, that's bogus as hell. Like you expect something. You expecting something at one point in time, like you out and about, that person banging, she banging, he banging, whatever the case may be, and then all of a sudden you get home, and next thing you know, they get ready to take off their clothes. Next thing you know, they got like a whole entire waist trainer holding in like 15
I
pounds of loose skin, huh?
I said, how I knew you was gonna say waist trainer.
That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Yeah,
That most
and that's
women that most women wear nowadays.
they wearing the waist trainers like it's part of the outfit.
I don't even
Okay.
care. I don't even care. It's not even a waist trainer. Y'all wearing fucking corsets. That's what y'all wearing. It's just a corset that's underneath y'all clothes. That's it.
Yeah. Whole time it wasn't even built for them to wear no every day. It was only if you work out. That's when it's supposed to be worn. Like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta wear. Look, they got it going on like 24 hours a day with some
Because they
super duper
think
stuff going on. Like that's a whole lot of extra.
because they think like the longer I wear it, the quicker it's going to go down. No, not really. That's not the concept of a waist trainer. Hence why it's called a waist trainer. You have to train your waist. If you just sleeping in that some bitch, you ain't training the damn thing. And Russell gonna bust out say, how you go from small waist to no to no to more rolls than Shirley Caesar did. I can't stand Russell.
That's crazy.
How you go from small waist to more rolls than Shirley Caesar dinner table? You name it.
I'm done. Y'all play too much.
I got beans, greens, tomatoes, lamb, ham, hog, chicken, turkey, you name it. Ha! Love that shit. I love that so much.
But okay, Chill said a lot of this sounds like a one night stand. If you talking with someone for months, y'all have at least felt on each other. Yes, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
That is true. Now, yeah, I get it. So first off, I understand Chill's perspective of this. Yeah, you get the touchy feely moments. And
Yeah.
I also understand Russell part where you like, all right, well, I'm touching on the Shorty got a waist trainer. I give her a hug. Shorty got a waist trainer. Like, what's under that bad boy? Then when it's really time for y'all to like, by that time,
She probably still gonna be wearing the waist trainer. But no, continue.
yeah, but by that time when it's great, when it's that time to hit intimacy, she pull that bad boy off, and it's like the rest of her just come out the waist trainer. You like, wait a minute, mama. When I was feeling on you, I knew you had a waist trainer on the whole time. I didn't think that was what the waist trainer was sucking in like the whole entire time.
And that's exactly what Russell has. One night stands, it don't matter because you already don't plan on coming back. Yeah, exactly. One night stands does not really matter. Like we get what you were saying, we got what you were saying, Chills, and we completely understand. Like, yeah, at some point in time you do feel on each other and you will touch each other and everything like that. But the thing is, a one night stand, you don't care. You just care about one thing, and that's bussing. That's it. Naturally says, so Shay and Steve, have y'all had some type of experience? Hell no. I can tell you right now, hell no. I've never fallen in love with somebody that I did not get into first.
Wait a minute. What's the question here? Are we talking
Have
about
you had some type of experience?
with this? With
Like
me falling?
have we ever? I think she's asking, have we ever experienced a situation like this in our lives? Have you ever experienced you falling in love with somebody before you had sex with them, and then come to find out that the sex was not up to your standards and par?
I'm gonna humbly and gratefully say, no, ma'am.
Okay, see, there it is right there. I thought she was gonna bust out with a yes for a minute. I'm like, oh shit, this might be a real interesting story. I was
No,
gonna say we gonna have an interesting story here on the show. Like, oh
not
my god.
not story time at my expense. I don't have one.
Okay, well, no story time for us this time because neither one of us have experienced a situation as such. Because like Chill just said, I'm gonna come back to the other feedbacks, but just like Chill just said lastly, yeah, it's rare. It's rare that you ever gonna fall in love with somebody and not have sex with them. Not in this day and age. You could probably pull that stuff off maybe a good 50 plus years ago. But this day and age, you got people that's just having sex with each other and not even knowing each other's names. Like they don't care. And then you have kids. Come on now. I know y'all done seen the Maury show.
Mm-hmm.
No, say it right there. So other feedback. Chill says before that, that's why you already know. Yeah, you already know because you're touching and feeling on them. You should already know. Russ Comer says we all have seen baby mamas, baby daddies, and everyone like how sway. Everybody's like how sway. People looking like look like oil rags with 5 kids. Oh my god. That's bogus. What up, Diamondville? How you doing? That's bogus.
Hey,
That is bogus. We all have seen baby mamas, baby daddies, and everyone like houseway. People out here looking like oil rags with 5 kids. I'm not gonna get on that. That's a whole different story right there. But that is so damn true. That is so damn true. I mean, everybody finds physical attraction and whatever it is they find physical attraction is, whatever the case may be, or whatever that person does to actually pull somebody to actually get themselves some. But there are some people out there that you wonder how they even got kids in the first place. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, I ain't even gonna lie. But I'm gonna digress and keep on moving. Oh my god, that was funny as shit. Oh my god, that was funny. All right, so basically, in terms of this one part of this question, one part of this whole topic right here, will you continue to stay with that person or would you leave that person? if the sex isn't good and it's not getting any better at the rate that you want it to. How about that? That's a question for all of y'all. Would you stay with somebody? I was getting ready to continue on with my thought, and then I just seen part of Russell's feedback that said 40 grit paper. And I'm afraid to what this entire thing is going to say, but I'm gonna read it right now anyway. Russell says, I had one. She was a total package till I went down. Flat out asked her if she is a carpenter. She asked why. I said, I think I found that 40 grit paper you lost. Oh my God. Oh my God.
No, Russell, put your phone down. Get away.
Russell, go to dude. Don't you got to go to bed for work or something, man? Somehow. Oh my God, that is bogus, bro. That's fucking bogus, bro.
Diamond says C is 83% mental, so I find it hard to believe that if two people fall in love with each other, that the sex would be bad. And if it was, then just try again. I like that, Diamond. Diamond is nice. That's what you do. You keep trying and keep trying and keep trying. And keep trying until we get better. And then after a while, over time, because they say the more you have sex with one person, your level of comfortability tends to increase.
Yeah.
And sex is supposed to get nastier. Oh wait, all right. So yeah, I'm with that.
Okay.
I'm with it.
Okay.
I'm with it.
You want to go ahead and continue on reading the feedback?
Russell said, needless to say, she didn't talk to me after that.
I can imagine why. I cannot imagine why when you basically call her box sandpaper. Wait, if it's a box and it's sandpaper, is that just a sandbox?
Steven, go stand in the corner.
Yes,
Russell.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's not. I wouldn't have.
Well, I'm gonna go stand in the corner, y'all. I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
Diamond started busting up. She said sandbox with 3X. Oh, y'all cutting up today. For real. And Steven, no, because the sandbox moves. Oh Lord Jesus. So would it be like a steel sandbox? Like, I don't know. I don't know how to take that.
Okay,
but anyway,
what is it that you can't take? I'm back from the corner.
You gotta read the messages because you had Diamond and every said it's a sandbox. And Russell Steven.
Because the sandbox moves. Lord, someone help this man.
Natural said, how did it move? Why did you ask that question?
Oh, you would say that to him. Oh, okay. Oh, right. This is ladies and gentlemen, this comment is this statement is going to be brought to you by Russell. He is going to give you one hell of a good time. Cheers.
Oh,
I cannot wait to see, because he's about to answer your question naturally, and he's going to answer your question to a degree of you don't know what the fuck. If it's anything less than somebody shaking their head and putting their head down, something wrong with Russell. I actually want to see this because I want to read this, whatever it's going to be. But yes. Okay, that's what I say. Like, if he says sandpaper is a box, I'm like, sandbox. That's the first thing I can think of. But he says a sandbox move, and now naturally didn't ask this question. And I think that we all gonna be in trouble for right now.
Can she ask? That's all her.
So my question is like, so I believe I asked the question like, would y'all stay or would y'all go? I think everybody said that they would. And Russell, here he is. You can put your hand in it and it can make some kind of feedback. This one was like static down on the TV. Seriously? So with a sandbox, you can put your hand in it and get some kind of feedback. So you go in and hear some. So basically, you can hear some swashing sounds in terms of the box. But this one just sounded like static on the TV. So you just went in and it just sounded like that's it. That's fucked up. And naturally, this is what you get for asking this question. This is the answer that you get. This is the answer that you get.
Oh, it's a static box. There we go.
A static box.
Anyway,
shocking.
Come on. Okay.
Okay.
A
So
lot of people say they stay.
They would stay.
Person.
They stay with the person. Okay.
Where's the people that will be like, nah, I'm gone?
There's some people out there will be like that, but see, those are the type of people who are more so into that physical moment. They just want that physical thing. Like we finally, even though I'm in love with this person, I still need that physical need met, but you're not meeting it. And due to the fact that you're not meeting it, I love you, but I don't like you no more.
Yeah.
You see that?
You know what? For the sake of the show, I'm gonna say I'm gonna leave.
Just for the sake of the show, you gonna say you gonna leave?
Why? Just to challenge it. I'm gonna be like,
okay, well, challenge accepted. Why would you leave?
Why would I? Cause it's like, first off, if I fell in love with you, right, and we talked about this, why you ain't listen?
Good point.
Like, what did you missing? You know what I'm saying? Like, what are you missing? She said, what she said? She said a person that would leave was never in love.
And has no clue what love is.
Ah! Okay. That's a point. That's a good point. It says most say out loud, but they may want to leave, but will eventually step out to fill that void as literally as it may be. And that's true. See,
yes,
I love the fact that I switched my answer.
But everybody's coming out saying something different. Yep. Everybody's coming out and saying something else.
Natural was like, I would leave if it's not improving, because if we talked about it before and my needs not getting met.
And that's what I kind of said in the beginning, because here's the thing, like the person is, you know, you with the person, you're having sex, it's not good, and it's not getting better. It's not getting better at the pace that you want it to be. And that's basically that same thing. It's not improving, so your needs aren't getting met. It doesn't matter how much you love a person or anything of that nature. If it's a certain thing that your human body needs, you're gonna want to go get it. If you're stuck out in the desert, you're gonna want some water. You're gonna leave that desert to go get some water. As much as you like, I love the desert. I love the desert, but I need some water. I need some water. So you're gonna leave the desert to find a better place to get some water. As much as you love the desert,
right? It's still that source of thing that your body needs.
Exactly.
Okay, that was like she said. See, I'd rather leave before I cheat. That's a lot. That like most don't even think like that. Mm-hmm. Like that's a different mindset to have, because you like, okay, even though I'm not getting my needs met with you, at the end of the day, I don't want to hurt you while I'm trying to go and satisfy me or get what I'm missing. So I have a lot of respect for that. Mm-hmm. And she also mentioned it's sad because it makes it like it's all about sex. Yep. That is definitely true. That's one perspective to look at it.
Yes. And I was waiting on somebody to say it.
I'm waiting on somebody to say it too. So that's the whole nother thing. Like that, I think right there, that would be a closed-minded person right there that will look at it specifically from that angle. I'm glad she said that, because they'd be like, oh well, you're not looking at Uh-oh.
There's Russell with the good
I
ones.
got a question.
There's
Okay,
Russell with
we
the good
gonna
ones.
time. So they will look at it just like natural said it. Like they'll make it seem like it's just all about sex. When the bigger picture is, it's not about sex. It's about the fact that you have I'm giving you everything of me, but you're not giving me everything of you. There is no balance there. That's where the imbalance will come in.
Get some John Legend in your life.
So, yeah, yeah, that's where that would be like a small piece of the bigger picture where it's like, no, we in this, like your needs is getting met, mine is not getting met. I'm telling you how I would like to be pleased, and it's like you're not hearing how I would like to be pleased. Like what are you doing that like something is wrong there? Like I don't know how many times I can sit here and have this conversation with you,
Mm-hmm.
but it's like you not listening to nothing that I'm asking you to do.
All
All
right, so we
right.
got a
Russell
couple of
said, "Is
questions. Oh, go ahead.
love?" Russell was like, "Is it really love if that's a deal breaker?"
Is
It
it?
depends on if you just looking at it just by sex. Like sex is a need that most people like to be met.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If your needs is not being met, whether it be sex or no sex, are you still going to stay? That's the even bigger question on the whole nother scale.
Exactly. And Diamond Bell guys, the question: what do you do? What do you? Well, I gotta say, what do you do? Wait, I guess she's saying, what do you do if you actively search for a one night stand and the sex is explosive? Exchange numbers or be? Oh, she on a whole different level of stuff right here.
First off, let's give shout out to Diamond for the hand. I love it. Like I love it. I definitely love
Like
it. Cause
question,
that's something I would do in like a whole group conversation. I raise my hand.
like question. Hey, oh yeah, question.
I
Oh
love it.
man,
And
but that
also,
that that question
yeah,
right
I
there,
like it. Over here. I also love your question as well.
I
She
do
said,
too.
"What do you do if you actively search for a one night stand and the sex is explosive? Exchange numbers or be done."
Mm,
First off, realistically, this is how this is gonna go, and most people won't admit this.
go ahead.
If you actively searching for this one night stand and it's fire, most people will slide the number in because they will lightly touch on the so when we gonna hook up again, or that question always comes out as to when am I going to see you again?
Ain't nothing wrong with a
Period.
round two.
Ain't nothing wrong with a round two,
Ain't nothing wrong
you
with
know.
round two. See, but now that right there, that right there though, you can have yourself a one night stand, and all of a sudden it's good. Now we're not talking about you just cheat on somebody. This is a whole completely different thing off topic. We're just not talking about the current topic at hand. This is just a question from Diamond Bell, and we're just answering it to the best of our ability and not concerning the actual topic. But if you
Right.
come across a one night stand and that stuff is good, I'm sliding my number.
So what would okay, everybody that's out there that's listening, like you answer Diamond Bell's question. Like what would you guys do? You actively searching for a one night stand, you come up on the one night stand. The one night stand is like fire, like mind blowing, like everything that you've either one been missing or two just have yet to experience or whatever. It first and foremost, it meets your standards and exceeds it. What do you do? Do you slide the number, or do you be like, yeah, I'm done? You know what I'm saying? What exactly do you do? Realistically, I'd be like, hey,
I'm like saying I'm sliding a number. Like, I want to keep this for myself. This is a gold, man. This is a treasure.
yeah.
This is a temple that I want to call home.
But I'll definitely slide. I'll slide the number.
Like, I pray.
Yeah, I'll slide the number. All right. While we waiting on responses, Oh,
naturally.
Tracy had said we exchanging numbers. I agree. Russ said booty, not both.
Yeah, he went. You got to go up above that one because he
Okay,
said before that. Naturally says, look, it depends. We can have an understanding. Russell follow up
okay,
and says like that could become a booty call or a late night creep at best.
okay.
Tracy, like I said, exchanging numbers. Naturally says we about to have an understanding. Yeah, it's going to be an understanding of your number in my pocket. That's the understanding right there. That's what I want to understand. Your number in my pocket. After this, Lord Jesus, you can't look. I came looking for you. And God pointed me to you. God pointed me to you and said, "I'm gonna this that good that you've been looking for, yo man. It's that good. All of a sudden, I done got up in there. I done got up in there, and good God Almighty, I've seen the heavens, I've seen the mountains, I've seen the rolling rivers, creeks, and brooks, and good God Almighty, it was some good.
All right. So, yeah, I love how naturally just finagle the whole situation without just saying we about to exchange
It's
numbers.
numbers. Like we gonna have an understanding. I want to understand your number in my pocket. Russell gonna come around and say, if your soul is enlightened on a one time, then you're gonna want that to keep going. That is the best way of putting it right there. I can say that's the best way.
That,
My soul was enlightened after this one good grip. And I want to continue that light to shine and brighten. So bring that ass here, girl. We gonna go again.
yeah, yeah. Naturally agreed with said exactly, Stephen. Miss Green started laughing. She said, "You need to."
Hey,
It's too
hey, hey, hey,
much.
hey, hey. Do not judge me. Y'all already know how the fuck I am. I'm continue to be this way. Y'all don't judge me. This is how I am. I'm telling y'all.
What Diamond at? Diamond brought up the question.
Yeah.
So Diamond answer. Come on, Diamond. Are you gonna slide the number or are you gonna be done with it? While we
As-
wait for Diamond, we got Russell. Russell was like, think of the stereotypical good girl who is used to making love get fucked, or for the first time, her whole outlook is broken. Whoa. Okay. I definitely like that analogy. And yeah, like she got a whole nother different side of life, and you
yeah,
will
because
like
you like
it back because
she just been getting that good loving all this time. And now for the first time, she ain't get the good love. She just got fucked. And that's like mind you all, there's a difference between making love, having sex, and getting fucked. Y'all need to know this. There's a difference between the three. Big difference. They all may seem like the same thing, but there's a big difference between the three. Matter of fact, we're gonna talk about that. We might talk about that on Thursday. You never know. We're gonna talk about it on Thursday, maybe.
that would be nice to talk about on Thursday.
So we're gonna talk
Get
about
every perspective on that. Be like,
on all three. So yeah, that there we go, right there. So Diamond Bell came back and wait a minute, missing Russell's. Russell says, forget getting numbers. What's that address? Hey, let me pull up real quick in this bitch. Let me pull up real quick. Diamond Bell says, if I was actively searching for a one night stand, then my intentions aren't to keep the sex or relationship going. Yeah, she says she's not going to exchange numbers. She just actively want that one night stand, and that's it. That's all. Russell says maybe it at Russell. Wait, Tracy says at Russell. Maybe it is. Maybe not. Maybe it was all an act or a ploy. Hmm. Interesting.
I
Interesting.
love when y'all snapping with these big words. I love.
That's what I love about the audience of the show. These are very intellectual, intelligent, smart people. Make it feel like you're reading a nice book from the top shelf of the library.
On a very, very ratchet level.
Mm-hmm. Most definitely, because we talking about an active one night stand and the shit fire. Everybody talk about exchanging numbers and saying Russell want to know the address. He said, forget the number. What's the address? Can I pull up so I can pull in? Oh my gosh, but this one right here was great. Well, I mean, yeah, okay, we went off topic with that last question, of course, but that's what we do on the show. We go off topic. It happens. I don't care. We do it. This is
However, however, but the topic at hand was discussed and the question was answered.
Yes,
You
it
know,
was.
have majority of us morally would stay with the
Mm-hmm.
person because we are so in love with them. You know, however, I did the devil's advocate. I'll be like, I'm out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You know,
Chill,
however,
Chill says that ain't water. This is water, man. This is water.
but however,
I have my drinks later.
yeah, man, this is decent. For everybody that sat here and said they will stay, including myself, that was my original response.
And
My
I said I
original
stay. I
response
stay too. I
that
stay too.
I would stay. I I definitely commend you guys for the simple fact is it really, really, truly takes time to get naked with that person, like mentally and emotionally. Like, hey, like this is how this is going to go. You, this is how I would like to be pleased sexually. This is how you would like to be pleased sexually. We have to, implement this in so we both can have our needs met on a substantial level when it comes to the relationship, whether the needs be financial, emotional, physical, sexual, or like even on a deeper level where sometimes when what I'm feeling and I'm not even literally like right in your space,
Mm-hmm.
or to just, hey, I thought about you. How are you doing? Like certain levels like that. And everybody that realistically would leave because of, the sex is not up to par, I wouldn't say that they would I wouldn't say that they not in love. I would say that's their preference because what if that's how they feel loved
Yeah.
is through sex.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it.
And for them to not have that particular need met, it probably make them feel less of a person, or it probably make them feel like they're not being loved properly because some people feel loved through just by touch alone.
True. True.
So yeah, so we definitely gotta think about that. Like we definitely do. So, but yeah, like this, I definitely dig this topic. This topic was really awesome.
Yeah.
Russell, wait a minute. So Diamond came at Chill. She was like, answer the question. Also, Chills was like, you going?
Mm.
And then Russell said, is it fair to think if you're being taught what to do that you're being groomed to do what the last person did? Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
I love it. I love that. I
Well,
love that perspective. I definitely love
unfortunately,
that.
that's going to have to be a question for another episode of What If, because unfortunately we are out of time. We're out of time, and
Comments
we.
out before we officially wrap it up. Diamond Bell said that sounds like a Scorpio. They definitely communicate through sex, but on the other hand, no Scorpio wait months would wait months before having sex. That's definitely true. I just ran up on a couple of Scorpios that had that particular mindset. Naturally says, see, that type to that. See, I'm that type too. Never mind. Not
Not
for you.
on YouTube. And yeah, save it
Not,
for another time. So with that with that all being said, this was a great one. Like we're gonna come back to that last thing that Russell said. We're probably gonna talk about it on Thursday. Just remember it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm actually gonna just take a quick little picture of this comment so I can with this little bit of feedback so I can remember to talk about it when the
safe
time
travel,
comes.
everyone.
So
Diamond, you on point today. I appreciate the question.
So
Like,
yeah, that was a good question. That was a good question to end it off. So I want to thank everybody for coming in and watching. Everybody who started out, we had Naturally who been here, Tracy, Ashley popped in for a bit, Chills, Russell, and Diamond Bell. We appreciate you all popping in, stopping by, giving us all of y'all lovely bits of feedback and everything of that nature. If you are in the Midwest area, which most of us are living, please travel safely. If you are going somewhere, it is some snow out there. It is accumulating and it is slippery out there. So please be careful. Also, with that being said, we already have our idea for Thursday show, and Thursday is of course New Year's Eve. So it will be the last show of 2020, December 31st. So I'm hoping that most of you all can join it if y'all can before before you go out and do the things that you're going to do to bring in the new year. I hope you can spend at least 1 hour of your 1 hour of the last day of the year with us to enjoy just no sandboxes. Yeah, please, no sandboxes. Just to spend an hour with us so we can talk about it. Like I said, we're going to talk about the differences between getting fucked, having sex, and making love. That's what we're going to be talking about during the next episode. So I really hope you all can be ready and prepared for that one, because we're going to learn some shit. Tell y'all, intercourse ain't intercourse. Intercourse ain't just intercourse when you do it one of these 3 different ways. I'm telling y'all that right now. So,
well, I'm an audience. I'm sitting back and learning something.
Because I'm probably gonna be the main one talking about this one this time. I'm probably gonna be the main one talking about this one, because I know the differences of all 3. So,
Diamond, I'm gonna be chilling with you, baby. We both gonna be learning something.
So, with that all being said, I want to thank you all for tuning in. If you're not yet subscribed, really, I can't stand. I can't stand you, Tree. I can't stand.
He said, "Steve have all the sex." Well, apparently so.
Whatever. So again, I want to thank you all for tuning in. Go ahead and hit that little like button. That'll make this video suggested to more people, so that this video can get out to other people. Please feel free to share it. I would say subscribe, but most of the people who have given us the feedback are subscribed. So anybody who's new that's popped in to watch this, please feel free to subscribe. Trust me, it'll help out the channel and help us out greatly. Like I said, we're coming up on a new year, so we want to start this new year off right. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that little notification bell, so that way you know when we go live. We go live every Tuesday and Thursday, 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. If you don't know your time zones, I keep telling y'all people, if you don't know your time zones, look up the Windy City. You'll know what time it is. Other than that, again, another great topic for another great show. Shay, you got anything you want to say before we leave?
No, not really. Y'all were awesome today. Like, for real. Definitely.
Man. Definitely. And I ain't got nothing else but basically saying the same thing Shay said. Y'all were great today, and I appreciate it. So you all have yourselves a lovely evening. Like, again, if you're driving, like I'm about to in a little bit, please drive safely. Please drive cautiously. And remember, as always, stay insightful. Peace.